You've probably never heard of the LEMP family. But once upon a time, they ruled St. Louis like royalty. In the mid-1800s, Johann Adam Lemp created a beer empire with a special German lager recipe. By the time his son, William J. Lemp, took over, the Lemp Brewery had become one of the largest in America. The family lived in a 33-room mansion not far from the brewery, an ornate, brooding structure with secret stairways, underground tunnels, and hidden rooms. To the outside world, the Lemps were a story of wealth and triumph. But inside that house, something else lived. Something that fed on the family. And it started with Frederick. Frederick Lemp was William's youngest and favorite son. Bright, soft-spoken, but sickly. He was being groomed to take over the empire. But in 1901, at only 28, he died mysteriously. The official story was heart failure. William never recovered. He locked himself in the mansion. Refused visitors. Let the company crumble. 3 years later, in 1904, he walked upstairs to his bedroom, took out a revolver, and shot himself in the head. But that was only the beginning. After William's death, the mansion passed to his wife and surviving children. But the family was cracking like the walls of the aging home. In 1920, another son, William Lemp Jr., known for his temper and extravagant lifestyle, took his own life inside the house as well. He shot himself in what had been the master bedroom, just down the hall from where his father had died. Some say he'd become paranoid, claiming he saw people in the hallways that no one else saw. That the house whispered things to him. That the walls moved at night. Then came Charles Lemp, the third son. Reclusive, intelligent, deeply disturbed. He lived alone in the mansion for years with only a dog and a housekeeper. Neighbors said he never left. He boarded up windows. Refused repairs. People said the house rotted around him. One night in 1949, Charles wrote a short, cryptic note. St. Louis Mo/May 9th/4 a.m. In case I am found dead, blame it on no one but me. Then he shot the dog. Then himself. Same gun. Same house. By then, 4 Lemps had died by suicide. 3 of them in the mansion. There was one more family secret people rarely spoke about, a child. The boy was called Zeke by some, Monkey Face Boy by others. He was said to be the illegitimate, mentally disabled son of William Jr., kept hidden in the mansion attic his entire life. No school. No records. Only stories. And cries heard from the 3rd floor at night. By the 1970s, the Lemp mansion had fallen into disrepair. The brewery was long gone, the tunnels sealed, the legacy in ruins. Then someone bought the property. Turned it into an inn and restaurant. Renovated the bedrooms. Polished the banisters. Opened the doors to tourists. But not everything stayed buried. Guests began reporting strange things. A woman claimed her door swung open and shut repeatedly, though she'd bolted it tight. A man woke up choking, swearing that someone was sitting on his chest. Children refused to go upstairs, saying a man with no eyes stood at the top of the stairs. In the attic, people heard footsteps and whimpering. One couple said they saw a pale boy standing in the hallway, watching them. He vanished when they approached. More than once, guests reported seeing a man in an old-fashioned suit, walking toward the master bedroom. When they tried to speak to him, he walked through the door, and disappeared. And the mirror in the dining room? It allegedly never stays clean. No matter how often it's polished, handprints appear. Pressed against the glass. From the inside. Paranormal investigators have recorded EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, inside the mansion. Whispers. Groans. A deep, male voice saying, "Get out." Still, people keep coming. They stay overnight. Dare each other to visit the attic. Record TikToks and YouTube videos and say nothing ever happened. But it does. Just not always when the cameras are on. I booked a night in the Lemp mansion as part of my paranormal channel. The room I got? The William Lemp suite. Where the father died. I didn't feel anything at first. The house creaked, sure, but it's over 150 years old. The floors moaned, the lights flickered a little. I recorded everything. Set up night vision cameras. EMF meters. I even brought an EVP recorder. And at 3 a.m., I went to sleep with the equipment running. At exactly 3:47 a.m., I woke up. Not from a noise. From a feeling. The sensation that someone was inches from my face. I opened my eyes. Nothing. The room was cold. Freezing. I looked at the monitor screen from my phone. And froze. The thermal camera showed a human figure standing next to the bed. No heat signature. Just a black shape. Still. Staring. I blinked. Looked up. Nothing there. I heard a sound then. From the hallway. It was a voice. Deep. Broken. It said, "Leave. Now." I grabbed my gear, ran out into the hallway, and nearly slipped. The attic door was open. I swear I'd closed it. Inside, something moved in the shadows. I don't remember the rest. I woke up at dawn in the lobby. My gear was beside me. All of it. But the recordings? Wiped. Except one. A single photo remained in the camera roll. It showed me sleeping in the bed. And a man, pale, dressed in 1900s clothing, was standing at the foot of the bed. Smiling. Behind him? A boy. Face twisted. Head tilted. Both staring at the camera. The timestamp? 3:47 a.m. Same minute I woke up. The LEMP mansion doesn't just remember the dead. It keeps them.